Nick Chappell back with you for another weekly news recap, and there is a lot to discuss this week. I've got 10 stories. There was so much going on this week, so I'm not going to waste a lot of time, but I think you can agree with me that the coverage that I brought you last week was a lot better because I was in Disney's Port Orleans Riverside in a hotel room there doing this news video. Here, I'm back in my bedroom, but it feels like Disney in here. There's a lot of Disney stuff hanging all over, but I will be back in the parks in just a couple of weeks. Less than 3 weeks now, we're going to go down. My wife, our 2 kids as well, we're going to go to another Halloween party. So that's in the future, but let's take a look back at the past. From this past week at all the news that broke, and a lot of corporate shakeups going on in the Disney parks, the higher-ups management, all that. A lot of movement going on, so let's look at that right now. This is exciting, though, because Disneyland Resort President Josh D'Amaro announced Wednesday on his Instagram page that he will be leaving Disneyland to become the president of Walt Disney World. He said, quote, "I cannot express how magical this experience has been, but all of the things, it is the people I will miss the most, the amazing cast, our wonderful guests, and our incredible pass holders. It truly takes people to make the dream a reality. Magic has a name. It is all of you." Now, Rebecca Campbell will move on to another role as well, the role of the Disneyland Resort President. Both will resume their new roles in November. Now, current Walt Disney World President George Kalogridis has been promoted to the President of Disney Segment Development and Enrichment, where he will also run the Disney Institute. Doesn't sound like a promotion, but okay. Disney Parks Chairman Bob Chapek said, quote, "George really wants to make sure he's doing everything he can for the segment." Now, Kalogridis had been president at Walt Disney World in 2013 and has been with the company for almost 50 years. Now, I am a big Josh D'Amaro fan. He's done a lot of great things out in Disneyland, and I'm hoping when he comes over here, he continues his string of success, and maybe, just maybe, knock on wood, he'll bring us a nighttime parade. I'm just saying, because the parades they have at Disneyland are awesome, so we can cross our fingers for that. Now, moving on, you're going to want to start making your travel plans for this spring, because earlier this week, the dates were announced for the 27th annual Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. I didn't know this, but this is the longest running festival over at Epcot. I would have assumed it was Food and Wine, but apparently it's the Flower and Garden Festival, and this year it's going down March 4th through June 1st of 2020. Now, the beloved 90-day spring extravaganza at Epcot will sprout in a big way for its 27th annual year with seasonal sights, sounds, and flavors designed to delight everyone in the family, from the creative dishes and libations offered at the festival's outdoor kitchens to the fan-favorite artists who will perform at the Garden Rocks concert series. Bouquets of spring fun will welcome guests around every corner of the park. This longest-running Epcot festival is known for its themed topiaries, and the Epcot horticulture team, that was hard to say, already has begun plans to introduce a brand new Remy topiary, the centerpiece of the new Ratatouille garden at the France Pavilion. And obviously this is exciting because Ratatouille, the ride, will be coming to Epcot very soon, so they are really doing up the Ratatouille theme this year. And then returning favorites like Snow White, Elsa and Anna, Belle and the Beast, Mickey Mouse, all those other topiaries you know and love will be back as well. Children will be burning off some energy with their siblings and friends at the festival's Play Garden and Family Play Zone. Guests of all ages will flock to the Goodness Garden Butterfly House presented by Go-Go Squeeze, and the popular How To Garden will return with clever tips for home gardeners. Now, no menus for the food booths have been released yet, but that will be coming up, I'm sure, in the next month or so, so we will be on the lookout for that. But Flower and Garden, I think the food is better there than the Food and Wine Festival. That is just my opinion, so I'm very much looking forward to that. Well, if you aren't a meat eater, let's stick with the food for a second. This is good news because it was announced earlier this week that tons and tons, and I'm talking hundreds, of plant-based menu items are coming to the Disney parks. Now, this is exciting. Coming next week, Disney World and Disneyland will start to serve more of these items, like I said. All of their table service restaurants, all of their counter service restaurants. This from the Disney Park blog. Exciting news for our foodie fans. We're thrilled to announce that all of our major quick service and table service restaurants will serve up plant-based options at Disney World, Disneyland, and even the Disney Cruise Line, along with a new plant-based menu icon coming to Disney Dining. Our guests now will be able to choose from hundreds of sweet and savory creations, including many brand new dishes destined to become fan favorites. These fun and flavorful options are made from plant-based ingredients like vegetables, fruits, grains, nuts, seeds, and more, and are made without animal meat, dairy, eggs, or honey. From comfort food classics to exciting new dishes, for all people out there. So that's pretty exciting. On October 1st at quick service locations and October 3rd at table service locations, Walt Disney World Resort will launch the plant-based menu icon and introduce new options at our theme parks and resort hotels with over 400 craveable dishes. That's pretty awesome. We can't wait for you to discover hundreds of delectable plant-based options at our parks and resorts. Whether you are visiting Magic Kingdom Park, tasting your way across the globe at Epcot's World Showcase, or grabbing a bite in a galaxy far, far away, you're sure to find a plant-based dish to enjoy. So that is super exciting, and it's even going to happen at Hong Kong Disneyland, and they say even the Disney Cruise Line is going to be serving up these plant-based items as well. So that is something to look forward to. They've done a really good job of introducing more vegan friendly options, veggie friendly options as well, so that's something to look forward to. More food the better in Disney parks, that's what I always say. So moving over to the Disney Cruise Line, yes, I finally have a new segment where we can talk about the cruise line. This is super exciting. On Thursday morning they announced their sailings from early 2021 from January through May. So listen up to this. The big news is the addition of 2 new ports of call, the Yucatan in Mexico and Santa Catalina Island off the coast of California. Additionally, the Disney Wonder will be returning to New Orleans for 4 more cruises in 2021. So that sounds super duper exciting. The Disney Dream and Disney Fantasy will remain at Port Canaveral. The Disney Dream will continue their 3- and 4-night Bahamian cruises on Fridays and Mondays. And the Disney Fantasy will continue her traditional alternating 7-night Eastern and Western Caribbean cruises on Saturdays. Now, to book these cruises, these are the dates they're going to open up. Monday, September 30th for Platinum Castaway and Disney's Golden Oak Residence. Tuesday, October 1st for Gold Castaway Club members. Wednesday, August 2nd for Silver Castaway Club members and Adventures by Disney Insiders and DVC members. And finally, Thursday, October 3rd, it opens up for everybody. And booking day is always super crazy, whether you're calling in or trying to do it online, so just pack your patience. You will be able to get the date you're looking for. Hopefully, anyway, just do it as soon as you can because that's the lowest you're going to get these rates. A little bit of a bummer, though. Right before I started doing this video, I did see some late breaking news from Disney Cruise Line, and that is effective in just a couple of days, I think, that all onboard ship credits when you book a future cruise when you're on your current cruise, that is going away. So if you're on the Disney Dream right now and you wanted to go book a future cruise, they usually give you an onboard credit of up to a couple $100, I think is what it was, but that is going away completely at the end of this month. So if you're not on a Disney cruise right now, you're not going to be able to take advantage of it, which is a total bummer because I love booking my future cruise while on my current cruise. That was exciting, kind of a way to extend your trip in a weird way, but then also make some free money while doing it. But that is going away, so that is a bit of a bummer. Well, as we all know, this Monday will be the last ever show of Illuminations, and I'm even rocking my Farewell Illuminations shirt right now, so I'm a little bummed out about it. But we have to look to the future, and Epcot Forever is coming. And the very next night after Illumination goes away, it will premiere talking about Epcot Forever. And this week, the Disney Parks blog gave us yet another behind-the-scenes look at the show, specifically about the music we're going to hear. And I will put in a clip here for you to see exactly what they were talking about.
Music is the soul of the show because music has been the soul of Epcot ever since it began. Well, we really didn't want the show to be the greatest hits. Not just, oh, remember this, remember this, remember this, but to give them a new and fresh spin.
The attractions, each one has a theme song, and you hear that song, and immediately you remember the feelings that you experienced when you rode that attraction, and all the fun, all the joy quickly comes back when you hear that song.
So that looked pretty cool, and then right before I shot this video, they gave us another exclusive look, this time at the illuminated kites and everything they're gonna have, and I will put that clip in right here so you can check that out.
Epcot Forever is made up of elements that have been a part of nighttime spectaculars here at Epcot since the very beginning. Fireworks, of course, but also lasers, lighting, and we're adding things like illuminated kites, which have never been seen in this way before.
Tonight, the team is putting all the pieces and parts together that you're going to see for Epcot Forever and start really honing in on all the intricate choreography.
First thing we're doing is seeing pyro. It's our first time, so we're letting the pyro kind of be the only thing that's happening on the lagoon.
The role of the kites in this show is to help drive the story. They're pretty unique because you're going to see these kites all of a sudden burst into a beautiful pyrotechnic display, something new for our guests at Epcot.
Technology is tremendously important, but only if it serves human emotion. And that really is our goal, is to take something like these beautiful illuminated kites that become these creatures that are floating high above the lagoon. And we want that to touch the heart in a way which is going to be special and unique.
So these behind the scenes look have me super excited for Epcot Forever. And again, that starts the night after the last ever Illuminations. Illumination goes away starting September 30th. Epcot Forever will premiere on October 1st. And if you cannot make it down to the parks, do not fret, because Disney Parks Blog is going to live stream the first ever showing of Epcot Forever this coming Tuesday, October 1st at 8:50 p.m. I will have a link for you over on the Nick Does Disney Facebook page if you want to check it out and set yourself a little reminder so you can watch it from the comfort of your own home. Not a bad way to watch it and avoid all those crowds. That is not bad. Now, speaking of sneak peeks, earlier this week, Good Morning America gave us a quick look of the upcoming second attraction coming to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at both Hollywood Studios and over in Disneyland. We're talking about Rise of the Resistance, of course. Now, from the looks of the video, it looks kind of similar to what we saw over at the D23 Expo back in August out in Anaheim, but if you missed it then, and if you missed it on Good Morning America, right now I will show you the clip from GMA so you can see just a little bit of a peek behind the scenes at Rise of the Resistance.
Your mission begins when you pass Poe's X-Wing, and soon you'll find yourself entering a stunning new world.
We're in the hangar bay of a Star Destroyer.
No, we are in a galaxy very, very, very far, far, far away.
For now, the details of the adventure are being kept top secret. Along the way, guests will encounter not just 50 stormtroopers, but Rey and Kylo Ren.
Everyone has the capacity to be a hero, and I think that's what we really want our guests to feel, is that when they come in here, they feel like they can be that spark to make a mark in the galaxy.
Now, I don't know about you, but I am super excited by just looking at that footage. It looks absolutely incredible. Everybody who's got to step foot in that building says we are going to be blown away by Rise of the Resistance. And if you didn't know, of course, it will open up in Hollywood Studios on December 7th, and then at the beginning of 2020 over in Disneyland. So, pretty awesome stuff right there. Thanks to Good Morning America for that quick look. Right now, though, we are going to stay in Hollywood Studios and talk about another ride coming to that park, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, of course. And this is super exciting. Now, this is only for Hollywood Studios. I don't think they're getting it out at Disneyland just yet. But this, according to the Disney Parks blog, there's a new theater coming to the park that's going to show Mickey shorts in this theater. It sounds really, really awesome. And this is what the Parks blog had to say about it. As we prepare to step into the wacky world of Mickey Mouse cartoon shorts next year in Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, we're excited to share that there's even more zany adventures coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios this spring. Joining the park's theater district will be a reimagined venue, the Mickey Shorts Theater. Now, what will it feature? You'll just have to stay tuned to find out. So this is pretty awesome. Now, they said the theater district, and I didn't know that was a thing over in Hollywood Studios, but apparently it's going to be right next to the building that has the Frozen sing-along, and it is the seasonal building that holds Star Wars Path of the Jedi. Again, that's a seasonal thing, so they're just going to clear that out and make a brand new theater out of it and show Mickey shorts. So just something else to look forward to over at Disney's Hollywood Studio. No date or any other details really other than what I just read you. So as soon as anything else comes out, we will keep you up to date on any of that breaking news. Now let's talk about the Skyliner for a second, because they just had their dedication ceremony on Friday. It's been in cast member previews and soft openings forever now. Well, now it is officially open, and along with the Skyliner, we have merchandise, of course, because that's what Disney does best. They get us all excited for the ride or anything else that's coming, and then they make us buy stuff, because I am a sucker for it, and you probably are too. But let's take a look at what they have to offer right now. So far, we've seen a few items like Christmas ornaments, but soon there will be a full line of apparel, accessories, and more reported earlier this week during cast member previews and then officially released on the Disney Parks blog. Merchandise includes a series of men's and women's t-shirts, lanyards, mugs, socks, a clear tumbler, baseball cap, magic band, deluxe art print, and even toy gondola vehicles. Now, DVC members and AP holders will also be getting their own exclusive merchandise with a hoodie, trading pin, and gondola vehicle available for pass holders, and an exclusive magic band featuring Mickey and Minnie for DVC members. And of course, there's gonna be a Funko Pop. I mean, how awesome does this thing look? I have, I think, about 20 park exclusive Funko Pops right now, so no doubt I'm gonna have to scoop this one up as well. And I checked on Friday, the day all this merchandise came out, because of course I can't be in the parks. I went to the Shop Disney website, and they had some of it on there, so of course I ordered pretty much everything Skyliner they had. So if you want to buy some of it and can't be at the park, just go to Shop Disney and you can get some of it there. And if you spend 75 bucks or more, you get free shipping, and you can spend $75 pretty fast. So just head on over there and you can buy some of that cool stuff on the Shop Disney website. So the gondolas, the Skyliner, officially open, and I can't wait to check it out in the middle of October when I'll be down there. Now, if you've been to the Contemporary Resort over the past 6 months, and if you've rode their elevator system there, you've gone to various floors, you probably heard a familiar voice, like maybe Mickey or Minnie or Goofy, announcing what floor you're arriving to. Well, some pretty cool news. It is now also happening over at the Beach Club, which is one of my favorite resorts, and I'm a DVC member over there, so I got super excited for this. Earlier this week, Blog Mickey went over there and showed off some of the fun, I guess, voices that you're gonna hear when you go to our particular floor. And right now we have some video thanks to Blog Mickey, so we'll run that now and you can hear what it sounds like.
The third floor. The third floor. The third floor.
So pretty cool, and just another little cool magical touch Disney World has. Now they have it at the Contemporary and the Beach Club. We'll have to wait and see if it goes to more resorts. So that was a pretty cool little video, and thanks to Blog Mickey for getting that awesome footage. And finally, before we wrap up today, Chef Figment is bringing his expert sense of taste to the 2019 Epcot International Food and Wine Festival via a new Funko Pop. Of course, there's another Funko Pop I'm gonna have to get. I gotta get the Skyliner one, now I have to get this one as well, but I mean, look at this thing. How awesome does it look? You can get it as of September 28th, so that's as of right now. You can get it exclusively at Mouse Gear, Port of Entry, World Traveler, and Imageworks starting September 28th, so it's available as of right now. So that's 2 more Funko Pops that I have to get. I'm quickly starting to run out of shelf space in here. One day, I'm gonna give you a whole tour of my little Disney-themed room here, and I'll kind of show it off a little bit. But that is gonna do it for the news this week. I told you that was a lot to take in. Head on over to the Nick Does Disney Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter. We post a lot of these stories over there. Anytime news breaks, I try to get it up as quick as possible. Also, do not forget to subscribe to the Nick Does Disney YouTube channel. We released a couple of fun videos this week. I had my recap of my first Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party of the year. I'm gonna go to another one in the middle of October, but Tuesday's vlog was all about my first experience over there. I had a lot of fun, tried some of the party exclusive snacks, showed you the parade, the Hocus Pocus stage show, all that good stuff. And then just yesterday, I released my Emil's Fromage montage video. It's basically a cheese crawl that is now going on at the Food and Wine Festival. You get your little passport book, you go to 5 different booths, you get these cheese-related items, and you get a little dessert. So it was really fun. So I'll show off that video as well. I have some ride-through videos from this week, all kinds of good stuff. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. And that is gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in and getting all caught up on the news. Have a great weekend, everybody. Sunday Stroll video coming out for you tomorrow. We're gonna do a cool little walk from the Contemporary over to Magic Kingdom. So lots more footage coming for you. Have a great weekend. I will talk to you next time on Nick Does Disney.